I said we'd return if we have a chance to guarantee ourselves promotion. We do. It's an incredible outside chance. So we are back for the final game of the season against Accrington Stanley. We have Crewe and Doncaster between ourselves and an automatic promotion spot. We do still have the playoffs to fall back on if the worst comes to the worst. Technically, we are in danger of dropping out. However, it would result in us requiring an 18-goal swing and losses and wins for several teams. So it's incredibly unlikely, but mathematically, we're still not technically guaranteed a playoff position. So we have had quite a few games since you were last with us. I'm just going to run through them as like an overview. It's been going a little bit sketchy. I have reverted back to our 3-1-4-2. And it seems to be doing a job for us, as you can see. So we were on a 4-4-2 with two defensive mids. We had back-to-back draws with a 1-1 and a 3-3 against Hartlepool and Grimsby, respectively. We then picked up a 4-0 win away at Harrogate Town with a 4-4-2. Carried on that formation for a further 2 games, picking up a 1-0 loss at home against Sutton and a 4-1 loss away against McDonald's. Which, it's uncharacteristic for us, really. Wasn't great. So I dropped back to the 3-1-4-2. And then since then, we haven't been beaten. We beat Exeter 3-1, Stevenage 2-1, a 2-2 draw with Mansfield, and a 2-1 win against Swindon, in which Annesley picked up his first goal for a little while. Shimanga hasn't been scoring regularly for us. He scored a few goals up here. But since then, he hasn't scored since, the 13th of March, and we're pretty much 2 months down the line. He hasn't scored another goal. So we can get himself on the score sheet, get himself warmed up for the playoffs. Perfectly fine. Definitely going to happen. We are going to be away against Accrington Stanley, who are currently 17th in the league. Crewe are the team directly ahead of us. They are away against Colchester, who are in 19th. And Donny, who we need to lose, they are playing Exeter, who are 11th. So all 3 of us are away. We need Donny to lose. We could do with Crewe just not picking up a win. We get a win. If all 3 of those go our way, then we don't even need to worry about the playoffs. And talking of the devil, Shimanga is starting up top alongside Lee. We have Townsend, Scar, Morrison and Annesley as our back 4, I suppose. Wing just in front of them with Howson and Osborne out wide and Evans and Goddard as our centre mids. Wing on the ball for us now. We want to try and keep an eye on down here. There'll be some updates from goals scored, etc. I'll keep you updated if I see anything come through. A nice early goal for us could have been important. It didn't go in somehow. It rolled right across the line. Morrison on the ball for us. Out to Scar on the right centre back. Howson far outside on that right side. Goddard, Wing, and then back out to Scar. Nice little play here. Seems to be doing a good little job. Puts it up towards Shimanga. As we say, want to get him in the goals before the playoffs. Oh, what a goal to do so. He's 27th of the season for us. Gets us 1-0 to the good. Should get us ahead of Crewe, because all the games are still draws at the moment, but not enough to get past Donny. Either way, as long as we do what we need to do, then it's good for us. Good for us to keep our momentum up for those playoffs. But goalkeeper didn't coat himself in glory there, did he really? Saki, with a free kick just outside the area, puts it towards the back post, and Charles heads it over. So it's 12 minutes. We have moved up to 4th, as you can see here. I say as you can see, I don't even know. Donny and Crewe both drawing at the moment. It is just one solitary point at the moment that we're missing out. We do have a no, it isn't. Exeter have just taken the lead. So at the moment, we are 3rd. All we need. Crewe also conceded. That one isn't so important, but if we can get a little bit of a buffer there, that'd be fantastic. But yeah, as at the moment, everything's going our way. Annesley, I don't know what that was. He seems to put it up to a left winger. Isn't a position we hold. Shimanga is dispossessed, got himself into the area. Oh, and he pulls a good save out of saving. Which I suppose it's his name, it's what he does. I should call our strikers scoring. Brilliant. Osborne puts in his corner and it's nodded away. Morrison looks like he's going to pick up the loose ball and gets it all the way back to Wing. We've just been informed of the Exeter goal, which happened ages ago. They are still 1-0, both those games as well, which is good. So the longer they stay like that, the better. We're just shy of half-time now, coming into injury time. A really poor throw-in. We've still managed to get possession. Shimanga pokes it in. I don't think he was offside. 28th of the season. It's 2-0 for us. That's what we want to be seeing. Also, Colchester have taken a second goal against Crewe. So that seems to be helping a little bit of a buffer against them. It's that Exeter game. We want to see them 3, 4, 5-0 up, preferably. That one goal's a little bit too precarious still. I'm not sure what we're looking for here. Is it offside against Shamanga? What a waste of time. There's a corner early in the second half for Accrington Stanley on the left. Saki puts it in towards the far post by the looks of that, but it is nodded away. Alves has the ball in the area still, puts it back across. The guy who put the ball in just wasn't fancying picking up that one. Scar through to Norkit, who I'm pretty sure was offside. And it's absolutely battered away by Annesley anyway. Don't you worry about it. He's got a throw in now. Evans has it in the middle. Put it in into the area, but there's no one there. Goddard out to Scar on that right side. We're doing all right with this formation. It's a little bit top heavy though, which is sort of an issue. Even though we're playing defensive wingers on support, they're still quite aggressive. Maybe we need to play defensive wingers on defend, potentially, but I don't know how comfortable I am about playing defensive wide players as our only sort of width. There's a good ball into the middle to Manny Norkit. He does make it 2-1. There doesn't seem to be any contention in that. It's not exactly what we want to be seeing, to be quite honest. It's a bit too easy for Saki. The fullbacks, or the wingers, aren't coming back at all, so yeah, maybe we need to be looking at making them, if we're taking the lead, we'll drop them back to fullbacks maybe, or wingbacks, just so they're not quite so aggressive. It is 4-0 now, Colchester against Crewe. The important game though, Exeter Donny, is still just 1-0. Just past the hour mark. We're going into the tactics. I'll have a little look. We'll bring in Elliot Lee off. We'll bring on Matty Funnel. We'll swap these two over. Calm down, please. Stop playing the game in the background. Thank you. What can Matty Funnel do? To be fair, he can do quite a bit. I think if I remember rightly, he's not too bad on the ball, is he? Yeah, we'll let him be just a deep line forward. He can offer a little bit of support, the link between the two lines. Cy Goddard, you can come out. We'll bring in Jordan Davies. We'll bring in Haygarth. He hasn't played a game in a little while. 62 minutes on the clock. We've got the ball outside the area. I assume this is just because we were making a substitution, but not too far away. Howson looks like he's... never mind. I was going to say he's heading over to take the corner, but it's gone now. The games are still 1-0, 4-0. Donny have just lost a player as well. Oh, are they going to choke it on the final game of the season? Just let us sneak in there and choke ourselves because we've got 10 minutes left. Right, so what I'm going to do, I am going to go stinky for us. It's much more important for me to make sure that we hold our game. We don't want to be doing too much, really, do we? I am going to drop that line back ever so slightly. And we'll just let that run through. So 8 minutes left. It is still 1-0 in the Exeter game. Howson with a corner. If we can score this, that would be wonderful. Saving, doing what he does again. Saving by name, saving by occupation. He lumps it forward. Morrison picks up the loose ball. Osborne. Right, guys. Just don't mess up. I thought he got caught in possession then. Wing, Annesley. You know what you need to do, fellas? Brilliant move. Osborne heading down on that left side. I assume he's going to go to the corner flag and start wasting time. Perfect. Evans across the edge of the area. Haygarth! Oh, yes. So he's got us our little cushion back with his first of the season. Could be a very important goal for us. There's less than 5 minutes left. I haven't had an update from the games as of yet. We don't need to watch this again, even though it was quite a good goal from the lad. It's 2-0. Oh my God, I think we've done it. Exeter have just taken a second goal. Donny have losing a man. We're 2 goals to the good. Crewe are 4-0 down from when I last checked. I actually think we've stolen this. I don't even think we're going to need playoffs. Oh, this is wonderful. Pritchard. I don't know why I called him. Nowhere near it. Haygarth through to Shamanga. Oh, and he's made it 4 for us as well. I nearly applauded. That would have absolutely murdered anyone wearing headphones. I'm glad I didn't. Shamanga getting himself a hat-trick. That is massive from the lad. We needed a big performance from him today, and he's done just that. Nodded forward. Haygarth came on. Gets an assist for this one as well. Good ball. Shamanga brings it down. Does the rest of the work. Beautiful. Surely Exeter can't drop it from now. It's 2-0. It's all but done. We promoted, surely. I think we have to. Look at this, absolute domination. Brilliant game. Congratulations, everyone. Results means we're promoted. Okay, I'm still not there yet. Anytime now. We've managed to get back-to-back promotions. That's insane. From the position we were in. Oh my god, we've only gone and done it. It did finish 2-0. 2-0, 4-0, and a 4-1. It was unlikely coming into these final round of fixtures. But it's exactly what's happened. And even then, we're only 2 points away from Leyton Orient in second. Well bloody done. Now what we need to do is make sure we don't get caught on the other side of that massive group and keep ourselves in League One next season. And I hope you'll be there for our adventure next season. Short episode, but an absolutely splendid one nonetheless. There'll be some items on screen as well, so you can carry on watching. If there's anything further you'd like us to do and anything on the account and on the channel, pop it in the comments. Thank you very much for your time.